So the rain has calmed down a lot. I don't know if you guys can still hear it. But yeah, it's been raining. It's been more rainy than it has been sunshine this whole year. So that's how it is. Anyways, I have not vlogged in a while. And honestly, because I didn't weigh in these past 2 weeks. Last week I was sick. And my mom was like, no, you're not going to go drive all the way to Weight Watchers to weigh in. You're about to throw up. Like, sit down. And I'm like, okay. So I'll go this week. But yeah, I haven't, but I didn't really feel like vlogging today. So I just thought, okay, I'll just make I'll make a video at least. So here's my video on cold, hard weight loss facts, because I've been noticing in social media trends, and I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I think it is a good thing. But if you're going to show the weight loss journey, show all of it. And a lot of these pages are showing weight loss as sunshine rainbows, which it's nice to paint it that way, but it's not all sunshine rainbows. It's not all easy. Like, you'll have some girl just eating something in a bowl and being like dancing and like, I ate this and lost 500 pounds. And like, yeah, that's great. She did eat that, but she's not showing mostly it's just showing her recipes, showing like exercises she's doing. It's not showing the blood, sweat, and tears that goes into it. So I'm not making this video to discourage anyone or throw anyone off of their weight loss journey or be like, oh, what's the point then? I'm just trying to give us a dose of reality, a nice reality check, myself included. So, and if this isn't your thing, I have a whole bunch of other videos you can watch, so you don't have to watch this one. But you know what? I think we all deserve a dose of reality. So here's some cold, hard weight loss facts that apply to me and maybe only me. This is my experience. You might have a completely different experience, which is fine as well. But this is what happened to me, and maybe it'll relate to you as well. The first cold, hard weight loss fact is that people aren't going to notice that you're losing weight instantly. And that sucks, because we want that instant validation. We want people to be like, dang girl, you look like you've lost a lot of weight. Wow, you need to start eating now. And you know, we're down 3 pounds. Sadly, it's not going to happen like that. Especially people who see you every single day, unless like they're used to you. They're seeing you at your best, at your worst. And unless you do something drastic like with your hair and change it completely overnight, people really aren't going to notice. I don't think, especially if you have a lot more weight to lose, I don't think we realize just what our size is, how big we are. So for me, I had to lose 60 pounds, and it wasn't until I lost 40 pounds that people started noticing and the compliments started coming. I'm just putting that there. And we want people to notice and compliment right away. It's sadly not going to happen. It might. I'm not saying it's not going to happen to everyone. It might, but at least in my experience, it doesn't happen right away. And we want that. We want people to notice. We want people to look at us and double take and be like, ooh, but you know, it's not going to happen right away. It will happen eventually. Not as soon as we'd like. But we still keep going. That doesn't mean don't do a weight loss journey. It just means, you know, just keep that in mind. It'll come, just not as soon as we want. Another cold, hard weight loss fact is that this crap is not easy. It's not sunshine rainbows. It's hard. It's extremely hard. It takes work. Like, it takes work to start tracking your food. And these days you see a lot of influencers online and they're like, oh, I don't track. I see this a lot, actually. I don't track my food. I don't use any app. I just mindfully eat. And that's fine for her. But keep in mind, these girls probably did track at one point, but they're anomalies. Every single weight loss program will have anomalies, people that it works wonderfully for. Like diets, we all know popular diets, and do they work for like 95% of the people? No, but for 5% of the people it does work. So I think we're just looking at those 5% of the people who can eat mindfully, who can. And the thing is, we know how to eat healthy. I hate using this word, but healthy. Like, we know we shouldn't have a box of cookies. We should have, I don't know, apples and grapes instead, or whatever. Like, we basically know. But the thing is, like, how many of us eat healthy and still can't lose the weight? You know, if you're drenching your salad in and ranch and a whole bunch of stuff, like you might be like, see, I do eat healthy. If you're drenching your food in a whole bunch of oil, so it's really important to track, and that's not easy. That crap is not easy because we have never tracked in our lives. And so now to track our calories, our points, our whatever it is, that's going to take work. You're suddenly tracking and you have to like remember what you ate and you have to remember what you did. Sorry, there's girls getting like in the car next to us. And then I'm like, she's a coworker too. So I'm like, And then you have to remember, sorry, that threw me off. And then, you know, that's hard work. And then it's hard work to like start measuring your food, start measuring out your peanut butter and being like, oh my God, that's not enough. And measuring and weighing out your cheese, weighing out your meat, weighing out your whatever. That's takes so much time, and it's so hard. And it's hard seeing people who aren't on a weight loss journey just eating the food that they want to eat and not having to worry about any of this crap. And it's hard going into McDonald's or wherever and going into our favorite fast food places and like trying to order something and saying, can I have the sauce on the side? And you know, making these special 10 step requests to get our food more point friendly. It's hard doing that. It's hard not just saying, yeah, I'll take a number one, and instead we're saying, yeah, I'll take a number one, but can I get the sauce on the side, and please keep this out, and please add this, and please blah 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 blah. Like, it's so hard doing all of this, and it's hard just changing our lifestyle completely, and it's hard exercising, and it's hard doing all of this stuff. It's really truly hard. It's not for the faint of heart. And we're not going to be successful unless we're willing to put in the work. We're not going to be successful unless we're willing to go through this hard and keep doing it, because guess what? Yeah, it's hard. Day 1's going to be hard, but day 200 is going to be a lot more easier. And it's hard saying no to pizza when there's pizza downstairs, and going up to your room. I've done this, going up to your room and crying, not because you can't have the pizza, but because it doesn't fit into your day or even your week, and just crying and wishing you could just eat the whole thing, but you can't eat the whole thing. And just when you're surrounded by candy, and when there's office donuts and no one cares, and everyone's going and just eating an office donut, and you want one, but again, it doesn't fit into your day or your week. And that's hard, saying no to that and resisting that. And it's hard staying on track when you're at a party, or when you're out with friends, or when you're out doing this and this, and all of this stuff is hard. And we really have to prioritize our weight loss and why we're even doing this. So it gets really hard doing that. It's not just, oh, I'm gonna eat this little thing and I made it in my bowl and voila. It's not sunshine and daisies, but it's hard, yes, but it gets more doable the more we do it. Like with everything else in our life, it gets more doable. So don't go, and I know I'm preaching to the choir about it, that it's hard. It is hard, but we got to do it. We got to do it if we want results. We really do. It's important. Another cold hard weight loss fact is that, and it just slipped my mind, I had so many. What was I even gonna say? Hold on. Now I remember. I had to take a little break, and I was like, what am I just sitting there? Like, what was it? Oh yeah, that the weight's not gonna come off as fast as you want. We have grown up saying, at least I have, we've grown up saying, oh, she lost 20 pounds in 30 days, or she lost this much pounds in this much. For me, it took getting to goal, losing 50, 60 pounds. It took me years, maybe more than 5 years. I know that's very off-putting, and you hear that and you go, oh, well, I don't even want to try now. No, you want to try now, but just keep that in mind, that it's not going to come off as fast. And you might be saying, oh, well, it did for my cousin, or it did for my sister, or it did for my whoever. That's great. Everybody is different. It doesn't mean it'll come off as fast for you. It might take years to get to goal, but guess what? That time is going to pass no matter what. And where are you going to be at the end of it? Either you're still going to be at ground zero, still struggling, or you're going to have done some damage and be in a good, better place. It depends. It's all up to you. And my final cold, hard weight loss fact, is that, again, I forgot it. Hold on. I'm a mess. It's the time change. I really can't think of what my last fact was. Maybe I'll write these down next time. That would have been a good idea. Maybe I'll do a part 2 later on. But yeah, this journey sucks. It doesn't suck, but it's really hard. You don't get the validation you want. It takes work. It takes energy. And there's gonna be tears. You are gonna cry. Bonus, you are gonna cry, because it's just hard saying no and saying no and saying no. But I know that it's worth it. It doesn't mean that we don't do this journey at all. It just means that we take, oh, this was my last, wait, it just popped into my mind. My last cold hard weight loss fact is that you're gonna gain back the weight. You're gonna gain back a couple pounds, if not most, if not all, if not more of your weight. Every single person I know that's at goal or has lost a substantial amount of weight has gained it back. Why? I don't know. I think because we don't make proper lifestyle choices, because we're in diet mode, because we're in the let me just get there mode. But I really don't know. Crap happens. It happens. You're gonna gain the weight, and we're allowed to gain weight on our weight loss journey. I know, shocker. We're allowed to gain weight. It's how you react to that weight gain that makes you successful. Are you just gonna throw in the towel and say, oh, to heck with it, I'll never get to goal, and start eating again? Or are you gonna say, okay, whoa, calm down. Let's take a breath, reevaluate what's going on here, and get right back on track, because the alternative is not pretty. So you're probably going to gain back the weight, but when you do, I'm saying when, not if. I hope it's if, but when you do, how are you going to react to that? You know? Yeah, it sucks having to lose. I know people who've lost 100 pounds twice. Yeah, it sucks having to lose that again, but what's the alternative? Always keep that in mind. What's the alternative? Like, if I don't start doing this again, then where am I going to be? So weight loss sucks. Going through the journey sucks, but it's well worth it. There's a lot of highs though. There are a lot of highs. But yeah, none of this means that we don't do it at all. It's not a pleasant, pretty picture. But it doesn't mean that it's impossible. It doesn't mean that it's super hard. Yeah, it's hard, but it's not super hard. Again, you get used to doing it. So we just got to start somewhere. You can do it. I know you can do it. I know I can do it. I know I can do it. We'll see what the scale has to say this Sunday. But those are my facts. Let me know your own cold hard weight loss facts in the comments below, and I will see you guys on my weigh-in on Sunday. I'm gonna have my lunch now or something. Yeah. Bye guys.